said don't scratch it or it'll just get horrible.
Welcome back. Hi, I'm your host, Ed Evans. I'm here with my co-hosts, Allison Eckel and Glenn Walker. We're back for the All Things Fun Vidcast. We're all here together again.
Woohoo.
One happy family.
That's
We
right.
missed you so much.
I can tell. I can tell. Well, today we're going to talk about new comics that released today, Wednesday, 6/13. Before we get started, I should remind everybody if you're in the area, this Saturday, All Things Fun is the worldwide celebration of Free RPG Day.
Free RPG
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah.
Does that mean free to play or free RPGs?
A little bit of both, and RPG being role-playing game, not rocket-propelled grenades.
Yes, my husband loves the
my
fact
whole day
that
is ruined.
it's free RPG at ATF.
Yes. So
that has a whole connotation that's not real.
Right.
It's not the division of alcohol,
Tobacco,
and firearms giving out rocket-propelled grenades. That's not what it is.
But wouldn't that be so cool?
No.
That's an RPG in itself.
That's right. So we get that a lot. We get that a lot. So it's a great celebration of the game form of role-playing games, Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, that kind of stuff. So if you've ever been interested in finding out what that is about, or if you are an active player in one of the game systems, or if you're just kind of curious, it's a great day to come out and see what's going on. We'll have a limited, very limited quantity of some free RPG materials that will be given out. Not a whole lot, so while supplies last. But we will have events running. They'll start at noon and at 4 with all kinds of different games. D&D, Pathfinder, the DC Comics game will be running that day. A bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so come on out, check it out. Again, it's free. Come on out, see what's going on here at All Things Fun. And some other, I think another few hundred retailers across the country will be hosting it as well. Whatever. It'll be All Things Fun. That's what's important. Whatever. So I take it by the fact that I only have 3 DCs that we're going to start with DC today.
No, we're not. We're going to start with, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're starting with DC.
Xenoscope.
I'm back and I'm ramming it through.
You got all the Xenoscopes, I know that.
All right.
What the hell? Go with Xenoscope.
All right, I'll give Xenoscope
Yeah.
some love today. We've
Get
got
the
our,
chick with the glasses.
our favorite scantily clad Snow White-ish person, like dressed maybe, is the Xenoscope 74 Grim Fairy Tales. There we go. It's Grim Fairy Tales 74, sorry. And Grim Fairy Tales 2012 Annual. Got some nice business people,
Nice
but
cover.
they're true people, I guess, are reflected in the vibe. So.
It's kind of like the Justice League Earth 2 thing by Grant Morrison.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Except completely different.
Yes, exactly.
So there you go. Not too bad on the covers.
No
there.
Little Mermaid covers this week?
No mermaid covers this week.
I'll tell you what, since they're on derailed when you're talking about independence first, whatever. It's like I've been gone for 2 weeks. All right, so let's look at Star Wars Knight Errant Escape, new series, Fall to the Dark Side, issue 1. Dark Horse out this week. Charge extra for the little hand thing. Oh, it's very nice. We've got Robots in Disguise, Transformers issue 6. Noise and everything. Oh, just a reminder from IDW, Justice will be served fall of 2012 for those who are into Dredd. Judge Dredd. Kirby Genesis Captain Victory.
Seriously? Judge Dredd?
Yeah, seriously.
See, this is what really bothers me about doing this.
That you never look at Independence?
Sometimes the ads on the back of the comics are better than the comics themselves.
Well, I don't know if that's the case, because Transformers...
Well, no, I don't want to say that's
good.
the case, but I've noticed I've been excited about things on the back sometimes more than the book itself.
Like Bazooka Zonkers.
Well, that's kind of like when you go to see a movie, you're more excited about the
previews.
The previews, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I just think it's because you're fickle, but whatever. Kirby Genesis Captain Victory, issue 5. He always wants what he can't have. There you go. There it is. Zeitgeist. Flash Gordon Zeitgeist. It's all that. It's Flash Gordon and it's Hitler. Hitler, baby, right on the cover.
Is director Hugh Ball playing Hitler? I just saw the worst movie ever, Blubberella.
Wow.
And Hugh Ball plays Hitler in it. And it's effective. It's the worst. It's the worst movie ever.
Really? The worst?
Ever.
I am speechless.
And you know I've seen everything.
You have. The things you can pull out of the little creases and folds of your mind are truly scary. All right. Conan the Barbarian. Marching on. Conan the Barbarian, issue 5. Argo's Deception, part 2. Folks who are following that. Eastman Laird's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue 2. These are the color classics. It is the classic books redone in color. Very cool series.
Awesome.
Yeah, very cool. Anybody else have any?
I have Buffy the Vampire Slayer from Dark Horse, continuing season 9 of that one. Do you have any indies over there?
I got some indies. Celebrated John Carter coming out last week. We've got Warlord of Mars number 18
On
from
DVD.
Dynamite.
Was it on DVD?
DVD and Blu-ray.
And Blu-ray.
In
That's
awesome HD. And then there's Warriors of Mars from Dynamite number 3. I've also got Invincible 92. Where is Invincible? We still got the replacement. Getting his
Grab
behind
the best books.
Oh, here. Would you like to
You
talk about
own-
Invincible?
Thanks.
You own the store.
Hey, you're bigger than me. You own the store. Just take them.
Take it. Just take it. So yes, if you've read this, you know that Invincible is coming back very soon, but there are some problems.
Not yet. Not yet.
And he's in the first page. You open it up, and there he is.
Well, someone started the Vidcast before you had a chance to read them.
We're 10 minutes late.
Yeah. Read faster.
I've also got
Up by
Incorruptible 30. Mark Wade, the final issue of
issue.
Incorruptible.
Final
And
issue.
it is a big one. Do not miss.
Nice.
If you're not reading, or you haven't been reading Incorruptible and Irredeemable, get the trades, go back and read them all. They are fantastic.
All
Awesome.
right. What's next? Since you guys are all in different order.
What's that? What's that?
What's that mean? Do we want to go DC or
Well,
Marvel?
throw him a bone, give him DC. He's got that Green Lantern that he's been waiting to
He
talk
just
about.
pulled it right out in the middle.
I did. Bang. Green Lantern, number 10, Jeff Johns. These are the issues you've been waiting for. Find what's going on with the Indigo Tribe in these books. It's finally happening. And we have a bitter Sinestro. Looks like he will be every color by the time we're done.
He's got that stamp on his head and he's
He
in
does.
chains,
And he's
man.
doing the whole knock thing. Which is tough,
Yeah,
though,
I like
because
that.
all the other ones, if you read to the end of the last issue, it ended with the Indigo influence being released from everyone. And we learned that the Indigo Tribe was, in fact, very, very bad people from all over the galaxy. I won't give anything away, so I'm very excited to see what's going to happen here. More details about the Indigo Tribe.
Awesome.
Awesome. Got Resurrection Man, which will be coming to a close soon, but check it out while he's still here. Welcome to the lab, Mitch Shelley. We'll keep killing you until we get it right. Because remember, Resurrection Man gets a new power every time he dies. So what happens if you just keep killing him over and over again until you get a power you like? It's issue 10?
That's what I do.
I know. Batman Arkham Unhinged. Yet more action based on the Batman Arkham City series. This is issue 3 in this new series, doing very well. Yes, and also, as Glenn pointed out, this week, today,
I was just trying to see over it.
you've got the new HeroClix coming out. So this is based on The Dark Knight, the new movie. It's a limited HeroClix release. Get them while you can kind of thing. They're single box boosters, but you can get them in little shrink-wrap boxes of 6s, which are bricks, and then there are 4 bricks in a case, and they know each other. So if you're into HeroClix and you want to try to get most of the set, you want to try to buy them by a display or by a case, which is 2 displays, that'll minimize your duplicates.
And
Otherwise,
speaking
you
of
lose.
Green Lantern, which you were a second ago,
Yep.
we've got the War of Light Fast Forces set.
Fast Forces. So these are neat HeroClix. You can see what's going on in there. You get those pieces that are in there. Yep, little guys, little game pieces. They come with a map and some other neat stuff in there.
One of each
Little
core, right?
Orange guy.
What's that?
One of each core, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's also got cool maps that are exclusive to that.
There's no green.
Yeah, there's no green in there because you get those elsewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not quite each
There's green ones all over the place in the other sets.
Exactly. So it's mostly course.
And
And
green.
but again, get them quick. Also coming out at the same time was the Uncanny X-Men Fast Forces kit as well. Actually, that stuff hit last week, but they're still available for now, but not for long. All right, what else you guys have with their DC-wise?
I have the Ravagers number 2.
What do you have to say about that?
It's the
There's
one
a-
that came after number 1.
It's the one that came after number 1, and we were a little on the fence about this one last time because it's like it's everybody who didn't make it into the other books. So we were like, really? There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of story. So I'm gonna follow this for a little while and see if I'm compelled to follow these characters.
Fairchild, you've got Fairchild back.
It's Fairchild, and they're up against someone named Shadow Walker who looks really creepy on the cover. So
No relation.
I'm hoping that the characters are compelling enough to follow them, but the concept seems a little bit of a stretch. It's like everybody who didn't make it into Teen Titans, everybody that they didn't feel the need to save after the culling, gets put into their own group.
Nice.
Well, if we're talking about survivors of the culling, I've got Legion Lost number 10. Our Legionnaires go back to the future, but it's not the future they want.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, not the one they left?
Tom DeFalco rocking the house there.
Awesome. Speaking of one final tie-in from the culling, we've got Superboy number 10, and this is a nice little confection issue with Wonder Girl. It's not exactly a romance because they kind of beat on each other a little bit, in the hurtful way. But they're on Mystery Island, and there's a dinosaur.
As opposed to the loving way.
Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little story that looks into the new dimensions of their relationship. They had a little bit of a romance in the old Teen Titans before we restarted the universe, and they are mad at each other. And Superboy continues to try to adjust to actually liking people because he was raised in a bubble.
I got a question. Speaking of Superboy, did
Yeah.
you see Young Justice this weekend?
No.
Okay, I won't say a word, but everyone who did, oh my God! Okay. What else you got?
All right, what else do I have? I have Demon Knights number 10.
Huzzah.
You were
I
so
love
excited
Demon
about
Knights.
that.
I love Demon Knights. I love this book. It's a great band of misfits. Yeah, this is Behold the Undead
okay.
King. They go to Avalon to try to find Merlin, if you're following the story. This is a great band of misfits story. Everybody in there has told everybody who they are, but they probably are lying, and they probably have something else going on. And there's always betrayals, and
Well, you
it's
know
Vandal
Savage
Savage,
is
so
lying.
he betrays everybody, and he's like, but it was the plan. And the demon Etrigan is setting himself up for another betrayal, possibly, and the whole dimension about Madame Xanadu loving Jason Blood, but she's also pretending, maybe, to love Etrigan. They're the same person, but not really. And yeah,
Sure not.
and they're all on a
They're
mission
so not the
for
same person.
for the princesses of, I forget what it's called, and the princesses are betrothed. So there's all kinds of great, there's all kinds of great elements going on in this
Well, it's
book.
Paul Cornell.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's fantastic. The Shining Knight, everyone says is a girl, but he's like, but I'm not a girl, so we're not quite sure what's going on in there.
I love the old Shining Knight, but I'm really grooving on the new one.
Yeah. So anyway, that's awesome. Do you want to do one?
I'm going to do a couple before you get to the bad books.
Okay.
I have my pick for the week, and I know I'm going to engender a lot of hatred from people out there for that. Before Watchmen, Silk Spectre, number 1.
Maybe Alan Moore will yell at you this week. We can only hope.
Seriously. Darwin Cook is the writer, Amanda Connor is the artist. A team like that in comics cannot be beat. This is phenomenal, powerful storytelling. It's the story of Silk Spectre, her mother, the first Silk Spectre, her growing up. It's just amazing. Comics don't affect me like this that often.
Wow.
I couldn't put this down, and there were things that I didn't really want to read in here. It was very, very powerful. My pick for the week.
Nice. Should have led with that.
I've also got The Shade, number 9, James Robinson. The Shade Against the Gods. This is the best issue so far of the best series you're not reading. Why aren't you reading The Shade? Speaking of Shade, I've got Frankenstein, Agent of Shade.
Different shade.
Different shade.
Jeff Lemire.
Acronym Shade.
Jeff Lemire. What can I say about Jeff Lemire? I love this guy. Everything twisted,
Must have his beat.
messed up. I do.
There it is.
This is just twisted superheroics. I mean, it's everything you want in a comic book and all the weirdness. It's like if Warren Ellis decided, I'm going to write a real superhero comic book, this is it.
Wow.
And it's better than Warren Ellis. What else you got?
Well, I can't think I can follow that at all. Except that I've got Bat books.
All right.
Bad books.
Yep. And we've got, I'll save that one. Batman and Robin, War of the Robins. There's all kinds of Robins in this one.
Pull it out of Robin.
All kinds of Robins.
Swing a stick and a rub.
Yeah, Swing a Stick and the Robin. Yeah. Batgirl, Gail Simone. Always a fun book. It's fantastic. And Batman number 10. The whole Owls thing is not quite finished. We've got some more Owls tie-ins, even though it doesn't say that it's a tie-in to the Court of Owls or even Night of the Owls or whatever. There's more Owl stuff he's picking up the pieces for, and a big confrontation with one of the characters named Franklin, and we get a whole big reveal about his version of his origin story. Huge. Huge.
You know what the owls say, right?
What?
Give a hoot, don't believe.
Nice.
Different owl. Did you wait
This-
like a half an hour to bring that one out?
Yeah. So
What's he using in 90 Days?
anyway, if his version of his origin is correct, this is huge. Huge. Big.
Speaking of bat books,
Do we have a bat book? Oh, okay.
Harley Quinn is back in Suicide Squad number 10. It's starting to ramp up again. Oh, Rob Liefeld, doing it all in Grifter. fighting the Damonites.
Still?
Still. Well, no,
Please don't hurt me.
everybody's fighting the Damonites.
Sorry.
I've got Deathstroke number 10. Again, all Rob Liefeld. He does everything. Everything.
He's everywhere.
Everything, everywhere.
Lobo.
I don't think there's anyone else even on the cover. It's all Rob Liefeld. It's Deathstroke versus Lobo. Ooh. I got nothing else to say about that.
I bet that's a pretty rocking battle.
All right. Well, let's head over to Marvel.
Marvel.
Yes.
I got nothing.
You should.
No
you should,
Marvel girl again.
Well, I have kid stuff, but that doesn't count.
You should open, Glenn. You got some bigger books.
I should open,
You
okay.
left me.
Left you hanging.
Yeah.
Avengers Assemble. The absolute best Avengers book out on the shelves right now. And believe it or not, it's by Bendis
Matt.
and Mark Bagley. It is the lineup from the movie. And they're fighting Zodiac. And of course, their benefactor from space. The evil, evil, evil villain behind the movie. I have Avengers 27. AVX continues. There's a traitor in the group. And then I've got Avengers versus, I got Avengers versus X-Men. It's versus number 3 of 6. This time we got Magic versus Black Widow. I wonder who's going to win that one, because it depends on the size of the gun. And then we've got Juggalo versus The Thing. Both battles taking place in the blue area of the moon. Great area for Phoenix fans.
I think that's a stripper name.
The blue area of the moon, that's where the Watcher lives. And that's where
Male stripper.
Jean Grey originally sacrificed herself
Okay.
because of the Phoenix Force.
Yeah.
He's just
One of the greatest stories in the X-Men history.
Right.
Even I know about it.
Put your
I
hands
know about it,
together
but I didn't know
for
she was on that.
Juggalosses.
I mean, I know the
Yeah.
basic.
Juggalo. Dancing to Warrant's Cherry Pie.
Cherry pie. There it is. Put your hands together. It's Juggalosses. All right, I'm going to do some here just before this goes down a terrible path.
We already did.
Yeah, Marvel Zombies Destroy, issue 3 of 5. You guys following this? We got Zombie Dum Dum Dugan versus Real Dum Dum Dugan. All kinds of zombie goodness going on here. Just a silly, silly
He's
book.
got an undead handlebar mustache.
He does. He does. Lots of undead Nazis. It's the best way to have them. All the Power, Another Responsibility, Scarlet Spider, number 6. Kane is not having a good day.
Oh.
Following that story, yeah, it's not quite King's bad day, but it's close. Incredible Hulk number 9. We're getting ready to celebrate the Hulk's 50th Smashversary. Woohoo! I didn't make that up.
It's very refreshing to see a green Hulk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we got a Green Hulk in there. Although it's on the cover, I'm not sure what's inside yet. Captain America 13, Edward Baker's Cap continues. Ooh, also listed on a bad day. Following Cap. Mighty Thor, Matt Fraction, issue 15.
Matt Fraction on Thor.
On Thor. And The Untold Tales of Punisher Max. Nice, dark Punisher, number 1.
Untold Tales, that's like when he was a babysitter?
Yes, yes. Now, these are things that exist outside of continuity, so they can tell dark stories without worrying about where they have to fit into continuity. So we've got some X books here. Let me do that real quick, and then we'll, let's see, Uncanny X-Force number 26. Following X-Force, all kinds of bad things going on in
That
here.
Peter David?
This is not. This is
No.
Rick Remender.
Ah.
Rick Remender. And then we've got X-Men 30. These are not tie-ins. Of course, as soon as I say that, X-Men Legacy 268, Avengers vs. X-Men tie-in right here.
Woohoo.
More battles, more fighting. In the Ultimate Universe, you've got Ultimate X-Men 13. Again, the mutants are realizing that they're going to have some big problems as they try to fight against what's left of the government in the Ultimate Universe. And you've got, let's see, this is the conclusion to the Halo Fall of Reach Invasion series, issue 4 of 4. Kinds of cool stuff going on there in the Halo world.
Well, still Marvel, but jumping back into the Marvel Universe, I've got Amazing Spider-Man 687 slot on Ends of the Earth. The Avengers are in this one. I've got Bendis with Spider-Man.
Very excited about that. Spider-Man number 1. Yep.
This is the Marvel Universe Spider-Man from 616 meeting the Ultimate Spider-Man. What's his name? Miles Morales?
Yep.
Yes. This is a big deal. Big event.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Check that out.
Got Fantastic Four, Jonathan Hickman featuring the Black Panther. got Captain America and Hawkeye. This book has been around forever.
Yes.
632 issues.
Now it was with Hawkeye.
Fighting dragons. And Deadpool Reborn.
There it is.
A tribute to the old Nick Fury stories by Jim Steranko. Gotta love this cover if you're a fan of the Steranko Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Great book. That's all my moments.
All right.
Awesome.
We'll
I
see
have
the
some
treat.
things for kids.
Go for it.
Okay. Not a lot for kids out this week, but there's enough. We've got Green Lantern Animated Series number 3.
I was shocked. No Silver Age stuff in there.
Madness.
No
There's-
Easter
there's-
eggs for you.
There's been stuff in every issue except for that one.
Ah, sorry, Glenda, leaving you hanging. There's SpongeBob Comics number 9. Always fun. Mega
None of that
Man
one,
issue 14. And a few collected editions. We've got Tiny Titans Growing Up Tiny. Collects issues 34 through 44 of the Tiny Titans comic. This is fantastic. Just really funny. And then let's see, this one is, they're both graphic novels. This one is Spider-Man and the Avengers. They collect stories that tie in with the movies. So there's
Yeah.
Spider-Man's
So,
story with the Lizard,
The Lizard, yeah.
which is going to be featured in the new Spider-Man movie, and some Avengers stories that are relevant to the movie that we saw. And then Ultimate Spider-Man, I know, but there you go. And this is comic adaptations of the first four episodes of the new Spider-Man cartoon. So you can read them instead of watching them.
Ultimate Spider.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe some of the older kids or people who should be kids. Mad About Superheroes collects a bunch of the cool superhero bits and pieces from Mad Magazine over recent years. Lots of
The
stuff in there.
first volume was awesome.
Yes, this is a lot of fun as well. Volume 2. Micro Series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collects a bunch of the mini micro series that they put out in one big trade, so you can catch them all. Transformers More Than Meets the Eye. This collects the first story arc, Liars A to D, and also the one-shot Death of Optimus Prime, which did really well, is also included here. You got better. You've got the Yost Fraction Bun Eaten Battle Scars from Marvel, collected in trade paper, releases this week. Amazing Spider-Man, Spider Hunt, the entire story arc in here. And for me, last but not least, Brightest Day, Birds of Prey, End Run. Gosh, this is your first collection. This is not New 52. No, this is Brightest Day. Right before New 52.
Brightest Day.
You had...
I have from the New 52, I have Eric Wallace's Mr. Terrific, first volume of that series. And then I've got Alex Ross doing Justice. This is the full story.
Right.
Used to be available in 2 different volumes, now it is available in 1. This is one of the greatest Justice League stories ever. Fighting the Legion of Doom from the Super Friends cartoon.
Very cool.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Also
we ran a
Mark.
little late. We're good, though. We got everything in here. There's still lots more, so come check it out. You can hit our website, allthingsfun.net, or, of course, come on down to the store. We'll see you next week.